Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back hits behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game, fighting off the defender. And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race, and he won it. Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Running past the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Good enough for first down yardage.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And there's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Tailback takes the handoff again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And here's the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To throw, it's Fifita. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Riley. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. A handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to try to use his legs here. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a 4th down play.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a
touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today. And he'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Sooners offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. They'll try the right here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the left side. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Unleashes the stiff arm. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Breaking tackles. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. That catch is hauled in. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They're able to get him down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense facing 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Fifita. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that
and the freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Dropping back. It's Fifita. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keeping him out of the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown. Tie. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution of that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. He tosses it back. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. In the clear at the 25. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. On the ground, it's Riley. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Fifita. The pass rush closing in. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Scanning the field, it's Fifita. The pocket breaking down. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Bama. That puts them on top in the second half. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dolphins offense is back on the field. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
To throw, it's Hawkins. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Direct snap to the back. What down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up. Should be the last play of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After consecutive losses, he needed a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And he'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. You missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the ground. It's Hill. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. A fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession, but lose a bunch of yards. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out at the 4. Close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they'll get him down that time.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. The defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it, or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And we're going to throw now on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have